Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to you, and it's great to have your company on Kalkine TV. I'm James Preston and this is the Buzzing Trends Show. In today's show we'll be taking a look at 5 ASX listed healthcare stocks with outstanding year-to-date returns. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has presented opportunities for companies in other therapeutic areas, and so many healthcare companies are entering into the development of new products, diagnostics, as well as therapies to help combat the COVID-19 crisis. In the healthcare sector, there are enormous opportunities for new innovations and developments that could boost up the performance of healthcare players. There are a number of ASX-listed healthcare players that have reported better than anticipated performances and are generating outstanding returns so far this year. So let's dive into them, starting with OneView Healthcare. OneView Healthcare is a digital tools and patient engagement platform for improving the healthcare experience of patients. OneView Healthcare has recently partnered with leading healthcare systems across the US, the Middle East, Asia and also Australia. The first half of 2021 was a transformational one for OneView, as the company reported that its total revenue increased by 13% in the first half of 2021. OneView's cash balance at the end of the period reflects a substantial reduction in operating cash burn. The company signed its first cloud customer in Australia, and OneView Healthcare has delivered around 720% in returns to its shareholders on the year-to-date basis. The next company on our list today is Actinogen Medical, which is engaged in developing pioneering therapies for the treatment of neurological indications associated with dysregulated brain cortisol. The company enjoyed some substantial milestones throughout the 2021 fiscal year, including the commencement of its Phase 2 XANA-MIA trial. The XANA-MIA trial targets patients with mild cognitive impairment due to Alzheimer's disease. The company also received a positive pre-investigational new drug feedback from the US Food and Drug Administration for its XANA-FX drug trial, as well as for its rare pediatric disease designation for the Fragile X program. XANA-FX is a trial of its lead drug candidate, Xanamem, in the treatment of the core symptoms associated with Fragile X syndrome, which includes behavioural problems, anxiety and sleep issues. Furthermore, the company remains well positioned with a solid cash balance of 13.4 million Aussie dollars, which it believes is sufficient to fund all planned Phase 2 clinical studies. Actinogen Medical has delivered around 12% returns so far to its shareholders on a year-to-date basis. Time now for a very short break, and on the other side of these messages, we take a look at 3 more healthcare stocks with outstanding year-to-date returns.
Boarding pass, please. Hi, I'm Holly Shields and I'll be your host for Kalkine TV's new show, Travel Insights. Tune in to get the latest developments in the travel and tourism space, from updates on restrictions to travel guides to info about recreation and outdoor activities, or tour guides to the financials of the sector. Though the travel industry has been hit hard from the pandemic, there is still potential left for a revival on the back of economic upturn and COVID-safe travel measures. So if you want to know where the travel and tourism space is heading, dust off your passports, pack your bags and watch Travel Insights every Monday exclusively on Kalkine TV.
Thanks for joining us on Kalkine TV. James Preston with you for the Buzzing Trends. And in this edition of the show, we're focusing on healthcare stocks with incredible year-to-date performance. Let's now take a look at Immugene. Clinical stage immuno-oncology company Immugene is developing a range of new treatments with the support of a leading team of global cancer specialists who have vast experience in developing new therapies to treat cancer. The treatments developed by Immugene seek to activate the immune system of patients for tumour identification and eradication. Immugene's drug pipeline comprises of multiple immunotherapy B-cell vaccine candidates and oncologic virotherapy, which is targeted to treat several cancers in combination with a standard of care drugs and developing immunotherapies. Lately, the company has obtained a grant of a core Japanese patent for HER-Vax B-cell immunotherapy, which is currently in development to treat gastric cancer. Immugene has delivered around a 380% return to its shareholders on a year-to-date basis. Moving on now to Prescient Therapeutics. Prescient Therapeutics is a small molecule drug development company focused on new cancer drugs. The company has made significant movements to the development of its unique immunotherapy platform, OmniCAR. Other than OmniCAR, the company is also developing two targeted therapies, PTX100 and PTX200, that are making crucial headways in clinical trials. These two therapies are designed to inhibit cancer growth and tumour survival. Prescient Therapeutics also has several other initiatives for new cell therapy enhancement programs, which are currently under development and not disclosed to the market. Prescient has completed key milestones of manufacturing and delivery of crucial components, as well as immunogenicity testing of OmniCAR. Prescient Therapeutics has delivered around a 286% return to its shareholders on a year-to-date basis. The next company on our list is IDT Australia, which is a collaborator for the manufacturing as well as production of pharmaceutical formulations, along with some therapeutic cannabis products. The company has vast experience in the production of high containment and high potency pharmaceutical products. IDT's facilities are CGMP, which of course stands for Current Good Manufacturing Practice Compliant, and they are regularly audited by the US Food and Drug Administration and also the Therapeutic Goods Administration, which is located here in Australia. Recently, the company has received a manufacturing license extension from the Therapeutic Goods Administration for a sterile license. The company disclosed that this sterile license is an extension to IDT Australia's existing license for manufacturing of therapeutic goods. IDT Australia has delivered around a 253% return to its shareholders on a year-to-date basis. Alright, well that's all for this edition of The Buzzing Trends. I hope you found today's show very informative. Stay tuned for more news and live updates on Kalkine TV. This is James signing off for now.